Hey, it's Michelle here from foodslane.com, and I'm here with today's PSA. So yesterday I was in the grocery store shopping, just picking up some things, and I was looking at the meat. So I'm standing there, and this woman is there with her teenage son, and they were talking about the beef cuts that were there, and they were looking at the two of them side by side, and one was kind of like a brick red color with a nice layer of trim fat on it, and the other one was like this pink red, like bright red color, and they were kind of giggling about it, but they were trying to decide which one looked better, which one they were going to buy. And they were talking about, well, we just never know with these companies, and we just don't know what's in them. And I started talking to her, and long story short, I was so thrilled that she was talking to her kid about what's going on with the food. And so that made me think about how important it is for us to talk to our children about our food systems, and about our food, and about what's in our food, what's on our food. And that's so important because their bodies are growing, their bodies are developing, their brains are developing, their immune systems are developing, and it's just so important to have these conversations with our kids, to tell them, a little bit about what's going on with their food, so that when they're adults and they're food shopping for themselves, that they have some level of discernment that they can make when they're purchasing their food from the grocery store. We need to talk to them about ingredients, endocrine disruptors, glyphosates. We need to talk to them about chemical additives, flavorings, and colorings. And the other thing we need to talk to them about are food labels. And that's going to be an episode this season, because I think food labels, even though a lot of food producers and manufacturers are not required to tell us everything that is in our food, or what process the food goes through before it comes to our tables, there are some things on food labels that are certain indicators of good food and not so good food, especially in the produce aisle. So that's what we're going to talk about real soon. But that's where I'm going to leave today's PSA. Talk to your kids, talk to your children about food and what's happening in our food supply chain, what's happening with the food that's going onto the table. Read the ingredients labels with them. Get yourself educated about what's in the food and how that affects them, because all of our kids go through hormonal changes like puberty. They go through developmental changes, and if we're really trying to raise healthy children for the future, we need to know what we're putting in them. It's just like, they use the analogy of a car. If you put dirty gas or dirty oil in your car, in your engine, at some point, it's not going to work properly, and eventually it'll break down. So, there you have it. Thanks for listening to this video. Share it with someone that you love. Thanks for listening to the podcasts. And if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, head over to buymeacoffee.com/foodslane and hook it up. It's early this morning. I don't even know what time it is. It's before 7 a.m. Let's just say that. And it's sunny for the first time in a couple of days, so I came outside. But I need to go back inside and have some coffee. So buy me a coffee, please. I need coffee. Clean, healthy, fair trade coffee. I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. And until the next time, eat clean, eat healthy, love your food, and I'll see you on the other side of the plate. Ciao.